Hi, I'm Vince Speed Mark II, and got a bit of a cold, but welcome back to Kerbal Space Science. Now, last time we met, we just launched the Athena 1 lunar probe into orbit, ready for its lunar burn. But if you remember, I'd forgotten to put parachutes on it, so it's going to be quite interesting bringing it back to Kerbin. So, right, in this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to actually approach the moon and get into oh, there's the moon there. Get into a lunar orbit and see if we've got anywhere decent to land. Hopefully at the bottom of a crater or something. So let's get on with it. First of all, obviously we've got to set up we'll find the moon first, but set up a lunar rendezvous. Too much, too little. We want to come in behind the moon so that we are going prograde. Yes, that's what we'll do. Reasonable altitude, so let's go for 25. I usually go 25 kilometers above the lunar surface. I usually do. I find that's not too bad altitude. 24, 26. That'll do. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna boost around until we get somewhere nearby. Now we notice this upper stage that we're meant to ditch in orbit still got quite a lot of fuel on board, so as it's slightly more powerful than our lunar approach stage, we'll keep that on. Let's just find that maneuver node and set up to burn. I don't think we've got the best orbital inclination. Well, 2 degrees out of sync with the moon, but that shouldn't be too bad. Oh God. There we are. Let's just do a time warp until we get around there. Oh, for some reason, we appear to not be perfectly in orbit, which is not cool. What I am going to do, I'm gonna... I don't know how that happened. I'm pretty sure I'd set up a... Never mind. Anyway, what we'll do is gonna burn towards zenith until come back. Too much. Hope that helps anyway, because that will not be cool if we end up crashing back into the surface of Kerbin. We're on our way back up now. It's better. Means we've got to reset up that. Well, whilst we're here, we might as well sort out our orbital inclination, really, mightn't we? That should be it. There you go. That means that we'll when we get to the moon, we'll be orbiting at the lunar equator as well, which makes it well a little bit easier, but not much to return to Kerbin. It just looks neat and tidy. Right, so before I lose focus, let's set up that lunar approach. Too far. Too close, actually. 62. Too much. No, less. Less boost. Less. More. Less. There you go. 25,400, that's close enough for me. Turn that off. So the whole point of this is we're going to go and see if we can find a reasonable landing spot for any manned or Kerbal missions, I guess, to the moon. Try and find a nice crater on the equator somewhere with a nice flat bottom and land there. Unfortunately, the way I've designed the craft, we'll be bringing back pretty much most of it, I think, by the time we've landed on the moon. If not, I plan to leave this base section on the moon as a marker, if you like, for where our sort of crude landing is going to take place. Ooh, there you go. Full shot of Athena 1, looking a bit rude actually, but never mind. Right, sorry about that. Take 3. The reason you've got to split your burn evenly about the node is that the physics of Hoffman transfers assumes that you'll be applying your delta V instantaneously. The problem with that is if you apply your delta V instantaneously, and for instance you need a delta V of 1,000 meters per second, anyone or anything on board would be turned into a very sticky red, or in case of Kerbals, green jelly. So obviously you've got to take an average. So if you're it's going to take you 40 seconds to apply your delta V, you start 20 seconds before and finish 20 seconds after, and therefore your average point of applying the delta V is sort of right in the middle where your node would be, if anyone understood that. Right, anyway, so we're well on our way to the moon. Extend an antenna just so we can maintain communication with Kerbin. And in the next episode, I know this episode hasn't been very interesting, it's just boosting towards the moon. But in the next episode, we'll obviously arrive at the moon and see if we can carry out a landing. Thanks for watching. I've been VinceSpeed Mark II, and this has been Kerbal Space Science.